everyone, it's me Oля here. Welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about locative case in Ukrainian. But before we start learning, I know I keep repeating the same thing all the time, but just in case you're watching my video for the first time and would like to follow me on my other social media, you can do that. You can find the names to all of my other accounts here. I will also leave all the links down below in the description box. Also, if you enjoy my content and would like to support me, you can do that on Patreon. You can find the link to my Patreon down below as well. And all my patrons are able to download the links to all the videos that I have been posting since July of the last year. So yeah, if you are somebody who doesn't like to take their own notes and would like to download them, you are welcome to my Patreon. And now we can finally start learning. So if you want to know about the endings and things like that for a locative case, then I strongly recommend you to watch this video and then come back here, because in this series I am focusing on usage of Ukrainian cases, locative case in particular for this video. Okay, so locative case in Ukrainian is called Місцевий відмінок. Місцевий відмінок. Місцевий comes from the noun місце, and місце is translated into English as place or location. Okay, that makes sense. So the questions for locative case would be у or в кому, in or on whom, in whom, on whom, в кому, на кому, or in, on what. In what, on what, у чому, на чому. Of course, prepositions у, в, or na aren't a part of a case, they aren't a part of a noun, they are separate, but we are using them to just help ourselves understand better. Okay, once again, the questions of locative case are на кому, на чому, or у кому, у чому. So now let us talk where we use locative case in Ukrainian. Most of the time, here we will not have a variety of different cases. Most of the time we use a locative case to say where something is, to specify the location, to say that something is on something or on someone or in something or in someone. For instance, в Україні, in Ukraine, в Молдові, in Moldova, у Сполучених Штатах, in the United States, на столі, on the table, на полиці, on the shelf, у школі, at school. На дівчині зелена сукня. На дівчині зелена сукня. A green dress is on a girl. На дівчині. На кому? На дівчині. На дівчині is our locative case. Що це в тебе на голові? Це новий капелюх. Що це в тебе на голові? Це новий капелюх. What is it on your head? That's a new hat. На чому? На голові. На голові. On what? On head. На голові locative case. Де ваші діти? Вони в дитсадку. Де ваші діти? Вони в дитсадку. Where are your children? They are at the kindergarten. В дитсадку. В чому? В дитсадку. At the kindergarten. В дитсадку. Locative case. Покажи Україну на карті. Покажи Україну на карті. Show Ukraine on a map. Покажи Україну на чому? On what? На карті. На карті locative case. У книзі є ілюстрації. У книзі є ілюстрації. There are illustrations in a book. У чому? У книзі. In what? In a book. У книзі locative case. Скільки учнів у вашому класі? Скільки учнів у вашому класі? How many students are there in your class? У вашому класі. У чому? У класі. У класі locative case. Also, we would use locative case to say things like there are 365 days in a year. So it's not actually a location, right? Because the days aren't located or they aren't placed in a year. These are more like abstract things, but we still say in a year, in what. So here we use locative as well. So let's translate it into Ukrainian. У році 365 днів. У році 365 днів. There are 365 days in a year. У чому? У році. In what? In year. Okay, so not really a location if you think about it, but still using locative case. У тижні 7 днів. У тижні 7 днів. There are 7 days in a week. У чому? У тижні. In a week. У тижні locative case. So I told you that we are helping ourselves understand the locative case by adding prepositions on, na, or in, u, v. Okay? But pay attention that we don't always use locative case with these prepositions. Sometimes we need to use accusative. If you want to learn more about that, then I recommend you to watch my video on accusative case. I think it's unit 3 where I was explaining that thing. But shortly, we use locative when we are talking location. And we use accusative when we are talking movement, when we are talking destination, okay? For instance, ми зараз у Львові, але хочемо поїхати у Харків. Ми зараз у Львові, але хочемо поїхати у Харків. Now we are in Lviv. Зараз ми у Львові. У чому? У Львові. So that is our location. That's why we are using locative case. Але ми хочемо поїхати у Харків. Окей? У що? У Харків. Here we use accusative, okay? Because Kharkiv is our destination. We are talking moving to Kharkiv. Not being in Kharkiv, but moving to Kharkiv. So if we are talking about being somewhere, we are using locative with prepositions u, v, na. But when we talk about moving somewhere with these same prepositions, we are using accusative. Also in Ukrainian, we use locative case when we are talking about time precisely, and we are using prepositions or ob. Okay, so or ob is a preposition that is equal to English at when we are talking about the time. Okay, for instance, at 5 o'clock, о 5 годині. О 5 годині. At 5 o'clock. 5 годині is used in a locative case. At 6:30. О 6:30. О 6:30. Again, pay attention that we only put 6, okay? Only put 6 in a locative case, but the minutes stay in nominative. Okay, we only make an hour locative, but the minutes nominative. At 7:45. О 7:45. О 7:45. Again, 7 goes in locative, and 45, the minutes stay in nominative. For instance, зустрінемося о 6:30. Зустрінемося о 6:30. See you or let's meet at 6:30. Зустрінемося о 6:30. 6 in locative case. Презентація розпочалася о 9 ранку. Презентація розпочалася о 9 ранку. The presentation began or the presentation started at 9 o'clock in the morning. О 9 ранку. 9 in locative case. Коли почнеться фільм? Об 11. Коли почнеться фільм? Об 11. Here we used not о, but we used об, because 11 starts with о. So о 11 doesn't really sound right, okay? We in Ukraine like to mix vowels and consonants. So if the name of an hour starts with a vowel, then we use об, not о, okay? So коли почнеться фільм? Об 11. Again, 11 in locative case. And number 3, we are using locative case in Ukrainian when we talk about months using preposition in or u, v in Ukrainian, okay? To say in September, in October, in November, etc. In September, у вересні, вересні, locative case. In November, у листопаді, листопаді, locative case. In April, у квітні. In January, у січні. For instance, твій день народження у січні? Ні, у лютому. Is your birthday in January? No, it is in February. У січні, у лютому, locative case. And now let's take a sentence that we used already in this video, but add some extra information. Ми зараз у Львові, але у червні хочемо поїхати у Харків. Ми зараз у Львові, але у червні хочемо поїхати у Харків. Now we are in Lviv, but in June we want to go to Kharkiv. So here we will have two instances of locative case. У Львові, у чому? У Львові, in Lviv as a location, and also у червні, in June, червні also in locative case. But у Kharkiv, accusative case, because we are talking destination, not a location. So this is it. That's all I wanted to tell you about locative case in Ukrainian. If you still have any questions, do not hesitate and leave them down below in the comments, and I will do my best to answer. Also, traditionally taking a moment to appreciate all my patrons who are supporting my channel. You are the best. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed my video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you didn't. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that we can learn Ukrainian together, and I will see you in my next video, hopefully very soon. The next video is going to be on a vocative case. Yes, I decided to film that one. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!